Thank the gentleman. A couple quick more questions, and then we're getting near the end here. Mr. Costello, electronic records fall under the jurisdiction of the Federal Records Act, correct?
Pardon me.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yes, they do.
Mr. Lennox, do you believe, I'm going to ask you both questions, so go ahead and say. Does this include, so electronic records fall under the jurisdiction of the Federal Records Act, right, Mr. Lennox?
So long as they contain work-related materials, yes.
Does this include video?
Well, if you're asking about the videotape, the separate issue, I mean, that's something we're looking at, and we're really not able to comment on that at this time. I mean, that's an ongoing matter, whether videos are records. But we're looking at that issue.
Let's get, is this relating to the 8 minutes of deleted videos?
Right.
So the Inspector General is doing an investigation.
Well, we're looking. We've done it. We've started a preliminary review, and we've looking into that matter at this point. We have not opened a full-blown investigation, but we are looking to see sort of what the issues are, and we've interviewed some people.
Well, we also have a jurisdiction, and we would like to know. So my question is, if the electronic record is video, is it treated differently than if it's text?
I'm not able to answer that question. I mean, that's outside the scope.
Why not?
Because I don't have an answer for you. Again, we're sort of in the middle of looking at those issues. It's not part of the report that we issued, and I can only talk about what my work supports. But
so if
I wouldn't want to venture a guess.
If the personnel are paid by the federal government, the hardware is paid by the federal government, the software is paid for by the federal government. If somebody were to tamper with that information, is that a violation of the Federal Records Act?
I mean, a federal record can be contained on any medium, so potentially it could be a record, potentially. In the case you're talking about, there's a transcript and a video, and it's unclear which is the federal record. So that's why I'm hesitating here. But a federal record can be on any. It could be on a napkin.
Could they both be?
Again, I'm not sure, and I don't want to get into that.
When will you give us that answer?
Well, we're working on it, so we'll.
No, but I want to know what's reasonable to know when you're going to get back to us on an answer on that.
You know, I will talk with my staff who's doing that work and get back to you and let you know sort of where we are.
You'll get back to me when?
I'm happy to get back to you as soon as I get back to the office and let you know sort of what's going on.
By the end of the week, is that fair?
Sure.
That's tomorrow. So.
Sure.
That would be most helpful. And I do think it's affecting the federal record. And I think you need to look very closely at that. Something we're looking at, and we need your input and your professionalism in saying, to me, it's pretty clear. These are all records, whether they're video, transcript, there may be photos. Certainly, if you are involved in law enforcement, the more of that you have, the better the situation. And we do this differently than most countries. We do preserve records, and we do allow public to access this information because they paid for it. It's their government. That's what the Freedom of Information Act is all about. And when things are there and then deleted on purpose, then there's a cloud of mystery that needs to be rectified, and I look forward to hearing back from you.